Hi, welcome back to Butterfly Cottage. I'm Penny and that's Graham. Today we're doing the garden. What you need to remember when you buy a house in Bulgaria is you have to do your garden. But what you also have to remember is that it gets really hot really quickly. The land dries out and then things don't grow. So you need to have your garden ready for when you are ready. So here we are, the end of January. It's lovely and warm. It's going to be 18 degrees today. And Graham is digging over the patches. We've got some onions in there from last year. He's just digging them in because we don't want them for this year. Here's one he did earlier. And then there's another one down here. So we're going to have the leeks, which we're going to transplant in a moment, and some garlic, which we're also going to transplant, and we're going to put it in here. These are our compost bins. They've just been turned. And then we have this giant garlic here. Sorry about the sun. This is our raised planter. We've just taken all the plants and everything out, and we've put some sage and some rosemary in there. We put the sage and rosemary in here to stop the geese from eating it. As you can see, they've had a really good go at it already. Hopefully it'll come back. And then we have some Swiss chard. Yummy. And here, see the state of the garden. There's the leeks, and we're going to separate them and transplant them. Here we have Princess, and she's called Princess because she's being treated like a princess at the moment. Where have you gone, Princess? Anyway, the cockerels all decided to gang up on her last night, and they've taken off the back of her neck. So we had to process the cockerels because they were just too aggressive. When we took her out, they were started on the others. This is our grapevine. So soon, in the next couple of weeks, this will be trimmed back, ready to start again. As you can see, we have a lot of work to do. We have to tidy this up, get all the twitch out. These are my roses. There's no leaves on them usually because the geese eat them all. Get geese, they say, it'd be lovely. Grapevine again. This one usually climbs up the side of the house. They all need cutting back, ready. Here's Big Bad Brian. And Big Bad Brian's wife, May, is sat on the nest. That's his son and daughter there with him. He's very aggressive at the moment. Oop. Here's the chickens. They have some beetroot leaves and some Swiss chard. 2 cockerels left in there, but after today I think there won't be any left. Hopefully then the hens will start laying again. Side effect of geese is you have no grass, very few weeds, and your patio area could look like this too. This is our main growing field. We grow potatoes, beans, peas, tomatoes, peppers, courgettes. The main things that we go in here. We're just waiting for the right time to get the tractor in to rake it. Once the tractor has been in, we will start planting out. So far we have our peas from last year, which we've been in the freezer. We've test sampled some of them and they are working well. We have our rabbits in there, which we raise for meat. Then we'll put them to breed, starting at the weekend. We have all this to cut back and tidy up. I think that plum tree might have had a bit too much snow on it. And then look at that view. Beautiful.
So these are the peas. They've been soaked for 24 hours and then they were put into tissue and kept damp. As you can see, we've got greenery. So I'd say they're all viable, what we've put in the freezer.
Can't forget the old trusty guard dog. Hey, Bandit. In our garden we have 2 apple trees, a pear tree, no partridges, a cherry tree and an apricot tree. Now this apricot tree, all the time that we've had it, and we've had it 12 years, the most it has given us was last year when we got 12 apricots. We think it's an early flowering variety, but because we are so low down in the village, we get the frost and it kills off all the blossoms, so we don't do very well. I think this cherry tree has about had it. I think our man, when he comes, might tell us to cut it down. I don't know, but if he does, we will plant something else. Another apple tree. This apple tree gives us amazing apples. We did have another one. Lots of elder trees. So you can make your elderflower wine or elderberry wine. You can make cough syrup. This is our pear tree, and look at all the new growth on it. We had it cut right back last year and it gave us loads of pears and they were delicious. We also have walnut trees. We have an almond tree and maybe, I don't know if it'll come back, a hazelnut tree. This is the way we plant garlic, plant garlic, plant garlic. This is the way we plant garlic on a warm January morning. So there's 150 garlic roughly in there now. Looking lovely. Tried to plant the dog, but it didn't work. So he's guarding them. You know, he's no use at this. I'm sure he'll be extra helpful at trampling them and digging them up, but at the planting, sadly not. So Graham's finished this bit. Good old workout for him. We're going to put tomatoes maybe in that top one. Yeah, we are going to tidy up, don't worry. Maybe some tomatoes in the top one. We have some cherry tomatoes, some black ones, some red ones, maybe some yellow ones still, I don't know. But then this one, maybe some carrots, some onions, Swiss chard, maybe some spinach, broccoli. I don't know, we'll have to see what seeds we can get and what seeds we have. We won't be doing pumpkins because our fussy chickens don't like them. So all the tools we use in the garden are here. We have Graham's granddad's shovel. It did have a wooden shaft, but we broke it and he substituted it with a metal one. Then we have an edger. In front of the edger, we have our hole maker for putting our seedlings in. Then we have the morticer. Graham, do you want to show the morticer? There's two morticers there with different head sizes.
It's a digging hoe.
A digging hoe in the UK,
This
or a
is
morticer.
Typical Bulgarian morticer.
Then there's this other contraption with an uber long handle. And you break up the soil with the back of it and then you rake it out with the front. Okay. Then there's the the fork. For fork's sake. And then the rake at the end. All our tools are hand tools. We don't use machinery. We do have a little trowel as well. But it's all back breaking work. Just show you this quickly. This is our well frame with the rope on it. I go down the well and I dig out the muck, put it in the bucket. Graham brings it up on here and takes it over to one of the mounds. So with the mounds, we have made a pizza oven. And up at the other house, this is what we used to build the wall. So if you see our video part 2 of our Bulgarian house, you will see Graham using the mud there. We need to go down another, what, a metre?
Just till the material gets better, because it's not moving quickly in the water, in the clear material.
And there's our pump. It's a bit dead at the moment, but it's out of action because of cold weather. loosening up the ground to put our peas in. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe and ring that bell. Ding-a-ling-a-ling. We'll see you next time on
See you
Butterfly
next time,
Cottage.
guys.